Oh, shit. Well, all right.
What I'm really saying is, look what you did to me. Thinking about you all the time. Got me open, boy, I'm high as ever. I'm feeling your energy. I don't know just what to do. Boy, I'm stuck on you.
We are back with another video, and this one is going to be a little hard for me. I don't know why I'm led to even do this, but I'm relatable as fuck, so that's just, I guess, what it is. But I was wondering, like, I know this is actual and factual for me, but I wonder how many people come to this realization as well, because this is a hard pill to swallow, and this is like crazy. I've said it on my lives on TikTok before, but I wanted to have more of an open discussion about it. So if you've been through this before or you feel this way, please feel free to comment, please, so we can just, oh Lord. So the title of this video is Sad Truths. And like, this shit is sad when I really think about it. Like, for instance, me and my 35 years of age. Of course, I've had relationships. Hell, I've been married. I have children and all that type of stuff. But in my 35 years of life, each and every relationship I have ever experienced, I've never been fulfilled in a relationship, ever. Like, I'm even to the realization, even when I got married, I can't honestly say that I loved him with all my heart. Like, I don't know why the fuck I got married. Well, I won't say I don't know why I got married. I do know why I got married, but it wasn't for the right reasons. When I say I've never been fulfilled in a relationship, like, I've always been a giver, still very much a giver as well. So I kind of like overdo it sometimes, and that's something that I'm going to have to fix, or at least just determine who I am that way too. But I mean, I've always been a giver. So I kind of always get with the people that tend to fall in love with my hand and not my heart, because sometimes I can't even lie. I do too much too soon. When I'm with a person, I want that person to feel like I got you. I'm here. You don't need nobody else to do anything for you, because everything you need is in me. So whatever I got to do to get whatever is needed, I'm going to do that. Like, I'm loyal to a fault, and sometimes I shouldn't be. And like, these are things that I have to fix, and these are sad truths. So like I said, I'm loyal to a fault. And once I'm with somebody, sometimes it's not even me necessarily being with you. Sometimes it's just me. Hold on. I'm like, am I overcompensating for something? I don't know. I don't really know, but I'm like, this is fucking hard. I'm like, I know that I'm enough. Don't get me wrong. I know that I'm enough. But then there's times when you feel like, well, shit, am I? Like, I see friends in these beautiful, long-lasting relationships, and I'm like, damn, when mine is gonna come? I have finally learned to stop comparing whatever situations I go through with what I see, because comparison kills. So I'm not necessarily going to compare myself to whatever my friends have or had going on. But I'm like, some things you see, you're like, damn, that would be nice if I could feel that. Damn, that would be nice to be appreciated. Damn, that would be nice for your man to just do some just because type shit for you. It really don't even have to be your man, even if it's just your friends. In relationships, even in friendships, I've never been fulfilled in friendships either. There's only one, well, now two, that I can say that they give as much as I give. And when I say give, I'm not only saying monetary or materialistic things. I mean time, attention, communication, pouring positivity and encouragement into me, praying for me, just like seeing if I'm okay. Like, I'm always the one that's reaching out. If I don't reach out, we just won't talk. Or if I'm not the one giving or doing it, it won't get done. Like, I'm tired of that. And it would be so nice to just have things done a little different. But I can honestly say, if I get that, I won't necessarily say I won't know how to handle it, because I know I will, but I might question it. Like, okay, this feels different. Like, what you want? And I also have to learn that everybody doesn't have an ulterior motive. Some people really genuinely want to be good to you, but I know me, I'm very much an overthinker. I might question it. When somebody's too nice to me, I just like, oh, like, okay, like this feels weird. But I want to experience it so bad, but I think I'm scared of it because I never had it, if that makes sense. I've probably had 3, maybe 4 serious relationships, maybe. But I always felt like I was their mother. I felt like I had to stay on them about shit that is pretty much should come naturally. I've always been the breadwinner. I've always worn the pants. I hear a lot of conversations about men talking about black women don't submit and all this type of stuff. I'm saying black men because it's all I've ever dated. But I know that I am fully ready to submit to somebody, but you got to give me something to submit to. If I'm the one having to make all the moves and pay for everything and do everything, like, what the fuck you expect me? What am I submitting to? Like, you can't even lead yourself, so how are you going to lead me and mine anywhere? So I'm just like, yo, I just really had this moment like, bitch, you have really always been the woman and the dude in every relationship you've ever had. I've never been able to just sit back in my femininity and just enjoy it. Let my man be my man. I've never been able to do that. I've always had to wear the skirt and the pants. Like, yo, this is fucking sad. Down to the friendship side, I've always been the friend that is there. You call me, I'm coming. You need something, if I got it, you got it. If I don't have it, I'll figure out how to get it so I can help you with whatever you need help with. There are times that I have put myself in a bind just to make sure someone else was good. But when it came time for that to be reciprocated, crickets. There's times that I put myself in binds. I mean, big binds. Like, for instance, I live in Alabama. I went back to Maryland last year for a wedding for someone that I thought was a friend, but turned out not to be. I went to a wedding. I spent $1,100 just going home and coming back. And we're no longer friends. We're no longer friends. And I'm like, I spent my birthday celebrating someone else. I didn't get anything for my birthday other than from amazing supporters and followers that I have. I didn't get anything for my birthday. I went to dinner after my birthday, but I paid for it. Yeah. I take that back. My sister, Ink by Plush, she did give me my queenie here. And I wanted to pay her for that, and she would not accept payment for that. So I really love and appreciate her for that. Thank you, Ink by Plush. And if you're in the DC area, Maryland area, make sure you hit up Ink by Plush, and I'll put her info right here. Okay. So, yeah. I've never, like, yo, for birthdays, like, even when I was married, I was used to him like catching an attitude with me or fussing at me or something, so he didn't have to buy me nothing. I've never had a birthday party before. I've never had anybody do anything for me for birthdays. My birthdays are usually, I might get a little dolled up, might take pictures or something like that, but really I don't do nothing. No one has ever taken me out for my birthday before. I can't remember the last time I got a gift, even for Christmas, other than when I was like a teenager. Like, this is really, really sad. Very sad. And yeah, I've never been fulfilled in friendships, never been fulfilled in relationships. I'm just sitting here like, damn. And I guess that I try my best to like give people around me, whether it's a relationship, friendship, whatever. I guess I try to give people that extra love that I wish I had. I love on people like I wish to be loved, I guess, if that makes sense. But I don't even know what to say really, because this is all just coming on me and dropping on me today. And it's sad. It's really sad. And I've spoken before how even with my parents, I never heard and I'm proud of you or I love you from my father. I really just started hearing that from my mom since I've moved away and I'm doing well and everything, because like after my divorce, everything was so toxic to me. I didn't know whether I was going or coming. If I can literally honestly say, if I didn't relocate from Maryland to Alabama after my divorce, I can't tell you if I'd even be sitting here in front of this camera right now, because it was bad. It was hard. And anybody who just wants to tell somebody, oh, you just going through a divorce. Oh, you gonna get over it. Just get over it. That's old. Why you still going on about it? Why, like, you don't understand. A person with a big heart, a person that loves hard, you can't tell people to just get over stuff. Everybody doesn't process things the same, and everybody doesn't heal from things the same. So please don't ever say that to somebody, because you really, really, really might drag them even further than they already are feeling. Divorce feels like a slow death. No matter if the marriage was good, no matter if it was all bad, either way, nobody gets married thinking that, damn, it's all over. Everything we may have built, we got kids, the kids are going to be affected by this. And nobody gets married thinking that, damn. Nobody. So be careful when you put your mouth in people's situations. Again, people process things different. People heal different. It takes longer for others. And there are a lot of things that I thought I was healed from that I'm still kind of dealing with. As far as my marriage or whatever, I'm way over that. But the fact that I've never been fulfilled ever, it's just sad to me. It's really sad. I know from experience that until you heal and get past the things that you've gone through in these relationships, you're going to keep on entertaining the same kind of person because you did not learn the lesson the first time. Ever since my marriage, I have literally encountered the same person twice. Twice. And I'm like, okay, you remind me of this person. You just nicer. Okay, you remind me of this person. Same everything. So I'm like, oh, I'm to the point where, yes, I'm ready to be open to love and be open to possibly being married again one day. But I'm like, oh, do I really want to even entertain the thought of being in anything with anyone just to get the same nonsense? I don't want to be the only one carrying the relationship. I don't want to be the only one showing my love and my gratitude and my compassion. And I don't want to be the only one sacrificing. I don't want to be the only one giving. Like, I need more than that. Because at the end of the day, I'm trying not to cry. Because it's sad, because some people say it just because it's them, but I'm saying it because it's true. And if you ever experience me, if I've ever allowed you in my space at all, I'm really a good person. Have I always made great decisions? No. Have I always been the most honest? No. Have I made mistakes? Hell yeah, we all do. Show me one perfect person other than God. I'll wait. Right. But anyway, like, I'm a good person. My intentions are pure. I don't have any ulterior motives when I experience someone, because I want to know you. Even hearing things, you know how you got people in your ear. Watch this one. They ain't such and such and such and such. Let me form that opinion for myself. Let me see who they are, because the information you are giving me may be outdated information. We all have a past. We all have done some shit or said some shit that we may not be proud of. So I respect your I respect your experience or whatever. I respect what you're saying, but allow me to form my own opinion off of this person, because you may have experienced who they used to be, not who they are now. So keep that. But in doing that, I'll be wanting to go back to the people like, you was right. You was right. I should have listened. But yeah, that's a sad truth. Another sad truth is the fact that my father broke my heart a long time ago, and that was the first. And I remember when I was married, he came to the house, and my dad couldn't stand my ex-husband. They didn't like each other. So, I mean, my dad tried to make something out of nothing and went all outside, popped the trunk like he was about to do something and all that type of stuff. But, I mean, they just had words back and forth, but that was it. I still remember this, and it still hurts me to this day, and I'm working through it. I openly shared my feelings with my father over everything that I can remember, even as a child. I openly tried to let him know, like, this is how you make me feel. I still remember you calling my mom, telling my mom that you were going to come pick me up for the weekend. Sorry, I'm looking down because I'm trying to stop the tears, because all of this just hit me today. And like I said, I'm very relatable, so I don't know who I'm helping. Somebody else may be going or may have been going through this stuff. And just get it off of you. It just feels good. I really don't have nobody to vent to. So let me just talk in this camera and share my truths, even if they're sad, because they are. But anyway, I still remember, I think I was in the 5th or the 6th grade. My mom had just let me get braids for the first time, and I was a swinging, thinking I was that chick. And I still remember I had on a little blue windbreaker jacket. My mom had packed my bag, and I had like this little radio box that my mom had gave me. So I was sitting on the step. Anytime he would call my mom and tell her that he was taking me for the weekend, like, I was ready to see that blue 280ZX or something like that, a sports car he had, like a T-top where you could take the roof, the passenger side and the driver's side, like, top off. You could take the top off, the T-top. And yeah, I was sitting on the step waiting and waiting and waiting. And then Drew Hill, never make a promise that I can't keep. That song was on, and it started getting dark, and I just sat on the step and just cried. I'm like, damn, Dad, for real? You ain't come get me? I'm like, but he did that a lot. He did that a lot. It was always either he didn't show up, or when he did show up, it was always other women. And even growing up, seeing my mom in relationship after relationship, my mom has never even been fulfilled in her relationships. I watched my mom be abused. I watched my mom get talked to any kind of way. Hell, one husband my mom had, me and my brothers, we all whooped his ass. So I'm like, I've never seen my mom fulfilled, and I see so much of myself in her. And I'm like, whatever I got to do to break this shit here, because it's not going to touch my daughter. It's not going to touch my daughter. I refuse to allow my daughter to see me unfulfilled in relationships. I refuse to show my daughter, even my sons, I refuse to show my kids that this is an acceptable way to treat people or an acceptable way to be treated. No, no more. So I made this video even with my tears coming out my eyes. I don't even care because I need to get it out. I don't talk about this enough. This is another thing. If it hurts you, talk about it. Get it off you, because that shit is going to ruin you. That shit is going to be rotten on the inside, and you're not going to really know how to treat nobody. And you're really going to block your blessings of some amazing people that could be in your corner and for you, because you never really took the time to get that shit out of you, get it off of you. So this is what I'm doing. I tried an actual therapist, did nothing for me. I wanted to cuss her the fuck out, because I would leave therapy sessions feeling worse than I did when I came in. Like literally, I'm pouring my heart out to you. I'm snot nose crying. You just sitting in the chair like, Okay, give me some exercises. Tell me about myself. Tell me what I could do to be better and do better, or how I should have handled this situation and how I can move forward and be a better Arlisha. I got none of that from her. So, but anyway, get it off of you. And I'm like, as amazing of a person as I am, I cannot wait for the day that somebody is, I can't wait for the day that somebody comes along and is just as for real about me as I am about them, because I've never gotten it. I've never gotten it. I've had people, I won't say no names, but he knows who he is. I have literally had a man date me just because he knew that I had it, and I was very, very generous with it. So the whole relationship was him dry begging, and him constantly in need of something, and him constantly just, and then once you got all you needed, I get a text message. I still remember it. I get a text message. What'd he say? I've been really, really thinking about things today. And I'm like, what? Number one, like, bitch, you sending a text message? You could have at least FaceTimed the motherfucker. But anyway, he was like, I've been really, really thinking about things today. And I remember texting back, like, things like what? What's up? What's going on? And he read it, but it took a little minute for him to say something. I'm not dumb. I could kind of feel where this was going. So I was like, okay, so you've been thinking about this relationship? Yeah. Okay, what about the relationship? I just need to be prepared for a woman like you. I need to be more stable. I need to be in my own place, and I need to have a better job, and I just need to be prepared for a woman like you. You're an amazing woman. I appreciate who you are to me, and I remember this bullshit. I appreciate who you've been to me and who you are to me. I'm not ready for a woman like you. You knew you wasn't ready for me when I paid your car note. You knew you wasn't ready for me when I paid your daughter's daycare expenses. You knew you wasn't ready for me when I was pouring into you because you lost your job. You knew you wasn't ready for me when you went on a cruise with your family and you texted me on the boat because you need some money cash app to you so you can spend on the ship. You knew you wasn't ready then. So I'm like, yeah. And y'all probably looking at me like, oh, bitch, you crazy. You did all that? Sure did. Because when I'm with you and I'm for real about you, there will never be a need that you have that I don't take care of if I can. And if I don't have it, I'm going to figure it out. As well as not only the monetary and materialistic things, also the peace that I'm going to bring you, the love and the joy I'm going to bring you, the pouring into you that I'm going to do, the covering you, the interceding for you if I have to. You might have a bad day at work. You're going to call me. I'm going to make you feel like King Tut when you get your ass off this phone, because you're going to feel fucking good and better about whatever you facing. Because that's the thing, pouring into you. Men are always, oh, if I get a woman, she got to look like Bam Boom Pal. She got to be this and she got to be that. Okay, that's the physical. What about what's going on upstairs? What about her heart? Do you care about any of that? I'm like, yo, one day them titties gonna sag. One day that ass is gonna drop. And it's the qualities that she has within herself that's gonna keep y'all going. Like, okay, she pretty as fuck, but can she pray for you? She pretty as fuck, but can she cover you? She pretty as fuck, but can she get a prayer through when you got some shit going on? She pretty as fuck, but if you get in an accident tomorrow and you lose all mobility, is she gonna be there to pick you up, wipe your ass, wash you up, feed you, clothe you? Is she gonna be there to do all of that? Or is she gonna be ready to run? Some shit hit the fan or whatever. Is she gonna be there? You lose your job. You in a Fortune 500 company and you lose it all. Is she still gonna stick by you and figure shit out and pull up her strap boots and go to work to make sure that she's helping to provide for the household because you ain't got it like you used to have it no more? Or is she gonna talk down on you, make you feel like you ain't shit? You done already lost everything. Now you gotta come home to an ungrateful bitch that don't appreciate shit you ever did for her. She was just there for what you could give her. Y'all better look deep before you leap. Keep on wanting all these pretty little bitches. Now, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong wanting somebody attractive because you have to be attracted to who you're with. But make sure that's not all. Make sure it's more to it than that. So, damn, these are some sad ass truths. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I'm not asking for him to have it all figured out and have it all together because I don't have it all together. I don't have it all figured out. But when I see you trying your best, that makes me want to try with you. Like I say all the time, I don't want to complete you. I just want to add to your completion. But never felt that before. So it's just sad, and I know I might be rambling, and I know I might be running out of things to say, but the fact that all of this just hit me like a ton of bricks, and I'm like, yo, I never had a good relationship before. I never really had a good friendship before, other than the two that I have. It's always been me giving and giving and giving and giving, and I'm running on empty. I'm running on empty. As the saying goes, if he wanted to, he would. So shit, I'm gonna sit here on my ass, work on myself, and I'm not budging unless I'm shown something. I'm tired of being the one that's, I gotta show you everything. I'm tired of being the one showing everything. I'm tired of being the one that's showing you I'm here, showing you that I'm a good friend, that I'm a good partner, or whatever you need me to be. But what are you showing me? Yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video because I'm really, really, really emotional right now. And I feel it right here, but it feels good to get it out. But because I was just sitting here being consistent, had a beautiful meeting this morning, and it just all hit me. It just all hit me. I'm sitting here writing out my goals and working on staying consistent. And just things about me that I know that I need to fix. And another thing that I want to say before I end this video, you may feel the same things that I'm feeling right now. You may have gone through the same things that I've gone through, but please do not ever allow your heart to be hardened by what someone else did to you. It's okay to love hard. It's okay to be a giver. It's okay to be a nurturer. That's beautiful. Those are beautiful qualities to have, and not everybody has them. Don't allow anyone to make you change, but you just need to know who deserves that and who does not. If something in your gut is telling you that this person does not value you, just stop. If something in your gut is telling you that this is just not it for you, if you have to question anything, if it leaves you confused, if you're questioning who you are, your worth, and where you stand, just stop. It's not for you. It's not for you. You can be everything to a person, but if they're not everything to themselves already, then it's just not going to work. You can show and prove until you blue in the face, but a person that's not ready for you is never going to be ready. Just stop wasting your time. Love them, but move forward. Love yourself a lot more. Just don't. Because I don't want you feeling like I feel right now. Don't get me wrong. I feel good to get it out. But it's just really sad because my intentions are pure. My intentions are amazing with people. Have they always been? No. But I got my shit together. So yeah, sad truths, but we're gonna turn this shit around. I know what's for me won't miss me. What's for me is gonna come when I'm not even looking for it. And right now, honestly, I'm not looking for it. I'm just gonna keep on doing what I need to do for me and mine. And when I least expect it, maybe, I don't know. So we'll see, but I welcome it only if it's right. I welcome it only if I don't have to question it. I welcome it only if there are no ulterior motives behind it. I welcome it. And I hope you do too. That's all.